Csikszentmihalyi. He's got a very difficult name to say, okay? But he's written some really good books on flow state. I have one of them that I loved.
Sounds like a Japanese name.
I think he's like Czech or Eastern European.
Oh, fuck, I'm way off, guy. Oh my God.
Okay, it could have been because of my pronunciation. His name, if it's like you say it phonetically, Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. Yeah, so I just butchered that. Make fun of me in the comments. Anyway, his book is called Flow, Living at the Peak of Your Abilities. Wonderful book. Really, really, really good book. So just like I have a couple of key points about it, right? So, flow state, also known as flow, is a concept in positive psychology that refers to a mental state in which an individual is fully immersed in a task or activity, experiencing a heightened sense of focus and enjoyment in the process. The concept has been popularized extensively and studied by the Hungarian-American psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, or Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. Just make fun of me for this. It's terrible. In a flow state, people often lose track of time and their surrounding environment, being completely absorbed in the task at hand. This state is often linked to high performance and satisfaction in a wide range of activities, including work, sports, arts, and learning. According to Csikszentmihalyi, several conditions are usually present for a flow state to occur. Challenge, skill, balance. The task at hand must strike a balance between its difficulty level and the individual's skill set. It must be challenging enough to prevent boredom, but not so challenging that it induces anxiety. So that's like that controlled chaos that I was talking about before. Clear goals. The goals of the task should be clear, giving the individual a sense of purpose or direction. For me, when it's motorbike riding, it's, to get to this place or get there as fast as you can or make it up this hard thing. In the gym, it was like, I'm maxing out, or I've got to improve this lift, or I've got to get this many reps, or, that kind of stuff. The immediate feedback. Real-time feedback on performance allows for adjustments and continuous improvement, right? So you've got to be doing the thing. You've got to be immersed in it. Focused concentration. You mentioned this with your study. Deep, uninterrupted focus on the task is essential. Sense of control. While in the flow state, individuals often feel a strong sense of control over their actions and the outcome. Loss of self-consciousness. People in a flow state often lose awareness of themselves and separate from the activities they are performing. So essentially, you are becoming one with the activity. You and the skis are one. You and the books or the knowledge are one. That kind of thing. Transformation of time. Perception of time can be altered, with time often appearing to pass faster. And then the last one is autotelic experience. The activity is intrinsically rewarding, meaning the individual is performing the task for its own sake rather than an external reward, right? So in the gym example, it's like, yeah, you're trying to get this max, but you're just doing it because you love doing the process, right? And like maybe that was you in the mirror, like when you just kept throwing more weights, you were so lost. It was intrinsically rewarding to just keep doing that tough shit, So it just sums up. This guy's had a lot of impact on like professional athletes and psychology and a whole bunch of other stuff. But his work has showed that it rewires your brain. So getting into flow state is incredibly neuroplastic. Like it helps to remodel your brain and the connections within your brain. And for me, the more I've sought after getting flow state, like I make sure I get flow state at least 3 or 4 times a week. Right? And a great week for me is like 5 times. And so since doing this and making it part of my routine, my entire life has changed, right? My ability to learn things, my ability to do things, my enjoyment of life and the little things has just increased immensely. But it isn't easy. Like it's hard. Like, for me to get flow state in motorbike riding, that's like 4 or 5 hours, right? And it's a huge physical activity. Like it's a lot of energy to expend. It's a lot of work to get the bike ready, to travel, to do this, to do that, to then come home, clean it all up, wash your stuff, eat and repair and all that. But it is so damn worth it. Like it is just fucking amazing. That's all I want to say. Fucking amazing.
Harnessing the flow state, bro. Harnessing the fucking flow state. That is fucking beautiful, dude.